Okay, hello today. I have managed to sit down ahead of time, and what we're going to do today is show you how to use curling ribbon to make this kind of bow. I think it looks great. And a sheer thin ribbon to make like a bit of a pom-pommy bow. I like to call it like a car bow because that's what it reminds me of. All right, so let's hop to it. Alrighty. So to start, I have my curling ribbon here. I thought it was important to do this video because I feel like a lot of us probably have these types of ribbons at home that we just don't use. I mean, I'm sure people use this and curl it, but it's like, come on, there has to be something. So I'm gonna show you what I do with it. So I have the ribbon. I'm actually gonna use both colors. So to start, I'm gonna unwind but hold both edges together. Just unwind a bit, yeah. I foresee this being a problem. Okay, so I unrolled it a bit and we are together as a happy couple. Okay, so I'm gonna leave a bit of a tail just because I can, maybe not too much because I don't want it getting in my way. But when you're doing this, I want you to think about, like, I don't know, like an airplane doing loop-de-loos in the air, okay? And maybe it'll help you, maybe it won't, but here we go. So I'm holding a portion of this ribbon together, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to take them and create a loop. And once I create said loop, okay, the ribbon is gone, it's off the table. I will make a loop-de-loo here. There's one. Great, let's do another. Take some more. Two, and I'm just holding it in the middle. And I know it looks like a pile of gobbledygook right now, but you could easily, yeah, wrap them all together and call it a day, but then it doesn't, the bow doesn't have the same kind of charm. So from here, I'm gonna do this a few times. It's up to you, use your best judgment, which I'm sure we all have. And just continue for a few loop-de-loos. Okay, so I did my few loop-de-loos and it's just looking like a pile of whatever, but don't worry, what am I gonna do? I am gonna locate the center of this by folding it in half and, you know, seeing where it lines up about, and I'm just gonna make sure my fingers hold on to this, okay? And in place of my fingers, I'm gonna get a piece of wire. Okay, I have a little piece of wire, and I'm just going to wrap it around once to tie it all together. Wrapped it around once. And I am twisting it now. Twist, come on. Okay. And even here, you could call it the end of the day, but I'm not gonna. All right, so I'm here. Again, what I'm going to do, well, now I'm gonna cut myself free of all of this. About the same as I did before. Always cutting on an angle, because why not? Okay. And the way to help fluff this up would be to take, what I do is I take, I'm sorry, that was a burp, the excess wire and kind of thread it through in an unconventional way. What do I mean by that? Okay, so I have all these loops. I'm just gonna like find a place and just be like, okay, here. I'm just gonna take this ribbon or this wire and pull it on through. And I'm gonna do the same on the other side. Oh, okay, well, where do I feel like going today? Well, I don't know, let's go to the watering hole and go this way, I don't know. Okay. Fun. And just take the wire on through. This helps like kind of give it more dimension and fluff it up. So, don't fluff it up. Okay, so now I'm here and I am going to finalize my twist, call it a day, right? Cool. I'm gonna take my wire cutters, snip it off. Now, I cannot stress this enough. Once you cut the wire off, there's going to be like a pokey thing. See, poke, poke, poke. You really should try your best to not injure the people you're giving gifts to. So you can either cut it more, or what I like to do is I take this. Well, actually, I'm going to cut this just a wee bit more. And I like to kind of push it down, mash it up, dull the edge a little bit. Because, I mean, you know, you don't want to hurt anybody. Today, you know. Okay. So here we go. And now I'm just going to separate it a little bit. And, you know, just finesse the ribbon to make it not look like it's a bunch of curling ribbon, even though it is. Okay. So we did that. And I think it looks kind of cool. Looking like I don't know, like a curling ribbon bow. All right, so I did it a little bit, and I'm gonna put this to the side so we could deal with putting the ribbon around the gift. Okay, so we have a cute little gift here, and we're gonna take the curling ribbon and wrap it around this gift. Okay, so I have both of my ribbons, yeah, lined up. Doesn't have to be perfect, but do as best you can. And I'm gonna leave a sizable tail, because later we're gonna make this look amazing. So I'm gonna put my thumb on it where I want to have the tail start, and I'm going around the bottom and up so that they meet again, and then I'm gonna twist, holding this, and then pull the ribbon around one more time. One more time. This is like literally like dangling as I do this, so you could see that I don't use a ton of curling ribbon anymore. Okay, and from here I'm just gonna knot it off. I just take this and I slide it underneath. Nothing exotic, just regular. Sliding it through there, so we have that. And I will line this up a bit. And cutting at an angle, cut the rest off. We could do something with this. We will. We'll do something with it. All right. So here, and then I'm going to tie a knot. Just a regular knot. All right. Great. So now what? We got to put the bow onto here. So what I like to do is, where's the bow? Oh, it's right here. Okay. I am going to apply the same rules. I'm not going to tie the bow on where I could see where I put the ribbon. No, I'm going to do something different. I'm going to do it like opposite. There you go. And it doesn't matter which one you pick, but I'll take green since it's right in front of me. I'll take a green and a purple. And I will tie it to the gift. Tied. And now I'm going to fluff up this bow up here a little bit so it doesn't look super crazy, even though it totally looks super crazy. So I have these ends, and we will curl them now. What I'll do is I'll take the blade of my scissor and locate the ribbon. I go slowly because I don't like the noise and I'm afraid that I'm going to get hurt. So putting a little bit of pressure. You don't have to use a ton of pressure because you're just going to have a sore finger. Slowly. I like to go slow with light pressure. Bam. Little curly cue. And we'll just do this for all the remaining leftover dangling ribbons. You know what this sounds like to me? It It just sounds like something is gonna go wrong. That's what it sounds like to me. Okay. Last one. Oops. Okay, so there we go. I have my like Goldilocks looking curls. And since this is the end of the spool, I'm just gonna go ahead and attach these and curl them as well. Oh God, okay. And then I'm gonna curl it. Oh, one thing to note is you kind of want to go with the bend of the ribbon when you curl. So see how this like naturally just goes that way? That's the way, that's the side that's curling under. I'm going to put the blade underneath it. It doesn't always happen, but when I'm not paying attention and I try to curl the ribbon the other way, like it'll be more like flat. And it's like, that's boring. All right. So here we go. We're just going to play with this a bit more. Really like pulling along at those knots to stand up the ribbon a bit. And there you have it. A cute way to utilize all that curling ribbon you have that you didn't know what to do with except make curly cues with. Right here and here. I mean, right? I like it. It's cute to me. Next, I'm going to show you how to use like thin sheer ribbon to make a bow out of it. I don't know why I have so many spools of it. I'm sure I got it from the dollar store and I'm 100% positive I didn't need it. But I may have needed like one and then said, oh, why don't I get all of them for some? I don't know. I have no idea. But I'm going to show you how to make this pom-pom looking bow. I like to call it like a car bow because it just seems like, you know, like on the commercials where somehow people magically have a lot of money to buy each other cars. You know what I'm talking about? They put the bow on top. Like that's what this reminds me of. Okay. Out of the way. So here's the ribbon. It's brand new. I already took off the plastic. But the one thing I noticed right away is this end here is frayed up a bit. And that's, you know, you could definitely leave it. But, you know, if I store it, I don't want it to start fraying up on me because that's not cute. So I'm going to take a lighter and I'm going to kind of just sear off the ends. Okay. You can see, oh yeah, look at that. That ain't fraying up on you. No way, no ma'am. Okay. So now when we do this, I want you to think of the infinity symbol. Okay? Infinity as in like an 8 that's sideways. Forever. Bow make it forever. Okay, anyway. What I'm going to do is I'm going to start with my hand. Okay? And I'm just going to hold that there. No big deal. Here I am. And then I'm going to start by taking the ribbon and putting it underneath my pinky. And then I'm going to come around and slide it underneath my thumb where the other piece of ribbon started. And I'm going to keep in mind that I don't want to do this too tight. Okay, you don't want to do it too tight because if you do, then your bow's just going to shrink on you and your hand will feel weird, trust me. As I go, I'm trying to not pay attention to the direction of the ribbon, okay, because then it's going to be super uniform and you kind of, that works against you when you're trying to fluff it up. So I'm going to do this for a little bit longer. I swear, okay. Yeah, I keep going, just having a good time, not paying attention. Okay, this seems really large to me. All right, so I'm going to end where I started, ending here. What I'm going to do is cut this off. And I'm going to cut it off kind of where the other bow ends, or one of the loops end, just so I can hide it easier. Okay. Save you for later. Now I'm going to take my wire. I'm going to cut myself off a cute little piece. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to slide this off of my hand and grab, well, I'll grab the middle first and slide it off of my hand. All right, you got to be a little more aware when you're doing this bow, but that's okay too. Then I'm going to take the wire and just twist it off in the middle. Around. Okay. So I twisted it off. I actually didn't need to cut anything. Well, I'll cut a little bit. I'm going to cut a little bit off here and here. Right? And remember what I said, this is super pokey, so make sure you kind of like mash it down. Now you have this. Okay, great. Now what? Now you're going to finesse and puff this up. So you just take it and you just pull it. What I do is I pull it away and I kind of twist it in different directions, you know, still keeping my fingers on the middle because the ribbon could slip. So I'm just like separating it. Step one, separate as much as you can. And then just twist and pull until you make something that you think is cute. All right, there you have it. Bow's all fluffed up. Perfect, now what? Okay, we gotta put it on the gift. Okay, so I have this gift. I'm trying to feel where the top is. There's the top. This is actually really pretty wrapping paper that I got from IKEA, and I'm sad because it's at the end of the roll. But, oh well. All right. So I'm going to take said ribbon. Ooh. Okay. Same thing again. I'm going to leave a little bit of a tail. How much tail? That's up to you. Wait a minute. Back up. Wait a minute. Okay, we got to sear off the end because I'm going to forget, and I do not want to set the whole bow on fire. Just pass it through, no big deal. Tail. I like to go around the shorter circumference of the gift first. So I went around, met up in the middle, and did a little bit of a twist, traverse, and I'm going around one more time. And meet me in the middle and tie it off. So what I'll do, take this, slide it underneath one of the little suckers there, tie it tight, and tie it off so we have something that looks like this. Okay? Then I am going to line these up, line it up, and scissors on an angle. And where's the lighter? Okay. Great, and then this can go away for until whenever. Woo! Okay, now I'm going to take my pretty bow. It's so pretty. Alright, and I'm going to place it on top and just tie it down. And then we fluff it up some more because we kind of smashed it down, but that's no big deal, no problem, no worries. Ooh, she's mysterious looking. Look at that. That came out really cute. So now you have your present using this leftover ribbon from I don't know what. And just look at these bows. Like, how cute. I mean, she is so mysterious. She's dangerous. I don't know why I'm reacting this way. I really like it. Oh, wow. I hope that gave you some ideas on how to vary your whatever ribbon use is. I had fun doing this because I don't know, I didn't think I was actually gonna make something that looked like anything, and it happened. So there you go. Have at it. Don't burn the house down, and enjoy giving away gifts.